Hey everybody, it's Rachel. It's time for another weekly WIP. Woo! Okay, thank you for letting me work that out of my system. It's been a long week. It's been stressful. But it's nice to be here talking about my favorite thing in the world, and that's knitting. Let's address the elephant in the room. For the past couple of videos, I have looked very ugly. That's because I've been working crazy hours and I haven't had time to put on makeup. No apologies, this is real life. Hopefully by next week, I will have myself a little more together and made up. So I've had a lot of progress this week with certain projects, not a lot of progress with other projects. So we'll quickly go through some. So the test knit that I completed a couple weeks ago, I still haven't gotten any information regarding being able to show you the finished project. I'm still waiting for permission to release my video where I go over it. It's a cowl. It's nothing really exciting. I feel like I keep talking it up, and then when I finally can show you what it is, you guys are gonna be deflated. So I'm gonna bring us down a little bit. It's a cowl, but it is really cute and nice, especially if you have a green thumb and you like gardening, then you'll get a kick out of it. But let's move on. I guess the most obvious thing, the most obvious project that I've been talking about for the last, probably since I started this video series, is my spark. I made a lot of progress on that. I got to the point where I was ready to steek. I did the steeking, we're all done. So that was an experience. I will be releasing a separate video on the whole process of me steeking, but it is done. I didn't feel great about it, even with some practice. Here's one of my practice runs. I did the crochet reinforced steek, so I went down the middle and crocheted both sides and then cut down the middle with my swatch and also with this. And I also did a running stitch to reinforce. And I think that was probably, I probably didn't have to do all that. I probably could have stuck with just a crocheted reinforcement. So right now I'm knitting the collar onto this. The way it's on the needles, it's gonna look a little goofy, but here's the bottom of the sweater. This is basically the back of the sweater. Here's the sleeves, and right now I'm attaching the collar. So we are officially in cardigan territory. So I'm doing short row shaping now to attach the nice collar, and then after the collar is done, there's a belt to make and then belt loops, and it's pretty much done. So I'm to the point now that there's no more color work, and I'm towards the end of the project. I'm kind of anxious just to get it done because I want to wear it, and because it's not really, you know, it's now I'm like coasting. I'm just waiting to be done, waiting to pour my energy into something else. But I love this sweater. I can't wait to wear it. I love the color work on it. This is something I would probably knit again. And this is something I wouldn't mind giving away as a gift just because I feel like it looks so nice. So that is my Spark cardigan, and that is by Drea Renee Knits. Project. I have not done anything with my shawl, which is sad because I really am enjoying knitting this. I've just poured myself into the Spark cardigan, and then I have another little project that I dove into, but this is just like to give you an idea of how long this is. I still have wedges to do, so we're still adding length onto this, and then we're gonna take it and start knitting up. So this is the Westfjords Wanderer shawl, designed by Stephen West, the great Stephen West. No real progress on that. He's getting ready to do his mystery knit along, and I would love to do it. I'm still, I don't know. I don't want to overextend myself because technically I should be knitting gifts at this point for Christmas. So speaking of gifts, I actually have started this cowl, and I think I might have mentioned this last week. And it is actually a gift for somebody, so I'm trying to keep the name under wraps until I'm done. This design is by Max the Knitter, and it is, it's a cowl. But since it's a gift, I'm gonna wait until I'm done knitting it up, and then I'll do a separate video once it is given out, handed out. I don't have to worry about spoiling the surprise. So I haven't gotten too much done with this, and that's because in addition to the Spark, I started a test knit for Dragon Horde Designs, Dragon Horde yarn. Sorry, she's an independent dyer. Her yarn is beautiful, by the way. And she put it on call for a test knit for her new sweater. So I'm in the process of knitting that. Of course, you know, these needles aren't big enough for me to really give you the circumference of the project, so you can get a good view of what it looks like. It looks a little bit funky and sloppy. Hopefully by the next week, I'll have them on more appropriate needles. If you're a knitter, you can relate to this. The size I need for this project, I'm using for Spark, and I'm using also, I think, for Westfield's Wanderer. So I need to finish something to free up the needles. But this is also a stranded colorwork project. I'm using a variegated yarn for my main color, which I don't know how I feel about it so far. Actually, here are the 3 colors I use, and they do look good together. My concern is, like, this is gonna get lost with this, but I've asked a couple of people who have better color sense than me, and the people I'm conversing with seem to think it'll be okay. So we'll see. This color was the Rhinebeck colorway from Miss Babs from 2019. So it's like a little bit like sentimental between the Spark Cardi, which was the knit along in preparation for Rhinebeck, which I should fast forward to October. We should have all been wearing our sweaters together, meeting up on the hill, and then the colorway, which Miss Babs releases a colorway for every year. So it's just like a little nostalgia and way to bring Rhinebeck to me, since I won't be going to Rhinebeck, or nobody will be going to Rhinebeck this year. But I just started the color work. I'm gonna do a close-up so you can see like the 3 colors are here. But I've been trying to like put a little more effort into this, only because with the whole testing process, I get stressed out that I just don't wanna, I wanna be able to finish in time and have my feedback, and I don't wanna be the dud of the group. So that's my new test knitting project. And then I hate to end on a weird or weak note, but Bianca socks still no progress. And then the Weekender still, I'm still like unraveling yarn. I think I get the most done with this when I'm doing these videos and I'm just sitting here unraveling. That's it. These are my WIPs. I am happy to be talking to you guys, speaking with you guys. I can't believe it's fall already. I would love to hear about what you're working on or what projects you have in mind. I'm expecting some yarn deliveries in the future, so I will keep you guys updated on the surprises I get in the mail. And as always, I hope you're staying safe and being well and enjoying your families. Happy knitting!